my GOAT, and I think I mentioned this in broadcast, my GOAT, my golden GOAT is Few. Because, I mean, like, he's even more immortalized now after two
M series.
So with Few, never got into any scandal. Never. Always has been like a family man.
Yeah.
Was loyal to his girlfriend that I believe they started season 1 or even before that. Ever since season 1.
W Few, man.
W proposed to the girl, so she's now his fiance. Never got into any heated
drama.
No drama, no trash talk, no nothing. And the best part of what I like about him is that even when they were losing, he was good. There was clearly a time where he was underperforming, but he got back. And I think that's the more important thing. Like there will definitely be a season where you're bad. In fact, he didn't make it to the playoffs that season, but he came back. That's why I really like Few, because he's my GOAT. And then now he's a 2-time M Series champion, and he's gonna keep doing what he's doing. And he might, we were always talking about like who's the Faker
GOAT.
or who's the GOAT. After winning 2, you may even consider Few, even though he's not like the flashiest now.
No, not
it's
at
actually
all. He's just consistent, right?
He's just consistent, yeah.
I think for me as well, I said like many times, a lot of people were already saying that Few is going to be Few is the GOAT after the 2-time gold medal SEA Games, right? But I was like, nah, I still don't think. I still think M World is more like it's a higher tier compared to SEA Games even, and that's why I said Carl Tizzi is still the GOAT. But now, and I said it on stream as well, if Few wins this M series, then he's the GOAT for sure. And that, what's crazy? The thing that I think like, I think this is an interesting one as well. Basically, like Indo players compared to PH players, right?
Okay.
I think it's the longevity of PH players. The fact that your players, they stay hungry for so long. I don't want to name any names. I don't want to blame any players for retiring or anything, but it's just sad to see that the legends that we knew, even from M1, I mean, just few, from M2. Just we don't even need to look at M1. M2. From M2, the legends there, most of them are gone.
Yeah.
That's why I have so much respect for players who are actually still in the pro scene, despite them being here for a long time. Like Few, I mean, come on. This guy, season 1, right?
Season 1, he was there.
And then now 2-time. Exactly. It's been so long. Most of the players who, like in Indo, the people who started in season 1, they would have been retired now, or they would not be able to compete at the highest level.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think I have so much respect for Vin as well, right? He still plays. He still wants to grind. He even left RQ to find like a new challenge. I want to relearn. I want to find new hunger. And I think that's insane, you know? So people with long careers, super long careers, especially in esports, I have so much respect for them, really. Compared to, well, the newer players are cool, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
It's very hard to find people who are in the scene for a long time. But
now, he also mentioned something interesting, which is what I thought about, like why there were players that wasn't able to do what Few did. Because one thing that I noticed from Few is that he never streamed after being successful.
Yeah.
He never became a content creator after being successful. If you look back at the early champions of MPL, instantly they turn into content creators.
Yeah. It's the easiest way, right? You get the fame and then you transition. Mm-hmm.
You transition, which I understand because they earn a lot from that. I gotta say, like they earn tenfold compared to their playing days because players don't get paid that much even before. Right now, maybe you can argue that, but if you're looking at Few, he never really transitioned into a content creator. That's why his longevity is there. I believe that in Indonesia, everybody turned. Like after M1, everybody turned into content creator.
Yeah, they did. I mean, again, I can't blame them because honestly, if I were in their spot, I would probably do the same, right? I mean, it's all about the money, to be honest. Especially when they want to start families.
For sure.
You have to look at the money. So again, no hate to any of the people who retired, for sure. It's just like an opinion of mine, you know.
To be fair, like screaming is not that prevalent before. I think that right now it's more established, but you gotta see like some successful players, they just stop at being champions. Yeah. Being a champion is already okay for them. Now it's time to make money. But the difference between like other players, like Few, for example, the difference with Few is he just focused on winning. He feels like maybe money will just come after, you know. We totally respect the pros that turn into content creation because it's tenfold. Like you say, like you get a lot of money from prizes, from your salary, but it's never enough. Never enough compared to a content
Individual sponsorships from content creation.
Yeah.
Definitely more, right?
creator. Definitely more. Like
Exactly.
Yeah, like I said, tenfold.
Yeah.
That's how it is. So
Can't blame them.
It's very tempting, and I think that go get that bread, everyone. Like if you wanna be content creators, that's it. But I think that if you wanna be the GOAT, like few, like Carl TZ, he just can't give up your mechanical skill.
Yeah.
Because I think that Few, he can't even explain why he's still good. He just says that the way that he grinds from day one is just the same.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just how it is.
crazy.
That's
the
crazy.
fact that he can grind from like he did in day one till now.
Yeah.
That hunger, I don't know how they get it. I really don't. Because like many times I've thought about, you know what? Is it my time to start coaching? Is it my time to start maybe even playing? Because I still have that competitive spirit in me, right? I just can't find the determination to actually grind. I got it because when you go coaching, especially when you go become a player, right? I feel for coaching, there's gonna be a bit more relaxed. I mean, you're a bit more relaxed compared to players. Players like super stressed, but man, it's so much determination.
Yeah,
you have to sacrifice everything.
So much willpower. Yeah, that's
Everything.
True. And I think that's the reason why some Filipino players are caught above the rest. You know, that's why Few is successful.
Yeah.
He's the golden goat. He's the goat now.
He's the GOAT now. I agree.
Yeah, that's not even a hot take anymore. That's my take. Like, can clip me.
It's a room temperature take, bro.
Yeah, it's a room temperature.